Okay, let's get this day over with, I guess. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna mention that the game that I'm gonna be talking about today, I don't actually have in my hands or anywhere in the room because it's not out yet. I'm just gonna be discussing Final Fantasy 15. It comes out November 29th of this year, which is, as the time this video will be posted, I don't know how many days, but it's only a few weeks away. And as soon as I get my hands on it, I'm going to be playing it a lot. It's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One, and it's been in the making for 10 years now. It first got announced back in 2006 as Final Fantasy Versus 13. It was supposed to be part of the Final Fantasy 13 series as like a spin-off thing with its own story and whatnot, but back in 2013 they redid the dev teams, kicked out the previous director of the game and had him go work on other stuff, and brought in another guy to work on the game by the name of Tabata. Can't remember his first name, but he comes in, they restructure the game, which at that point was still just in really the conceptual stages. No real progress had been made on making an actual game. They just knew the concepts and what they wanted the story to look like and stuff like that. But anyway, the new guy comes in, he restructures everything, they go about remaking the game basically into what it is today and rebranding it as Final Fantasy 15. So now, 10 years after it was originally announced under a different name, the game is going to be coming out in November, and pretty soon the entire world is going to get to see whether they were successful in creating what everybody thought was going to be one of the best games ever made back when it first got announced in 2006. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this change off the ground.
You've changed on the ground for some reason in this room. So, for 10 years now, everybody's been awaiting this game eagerly, and it's finally going to be coming out this year, so hoping to get my hands on it. In fact, I will get my hands on it. I kind of pre-ordered it. That's what a thing that a lot of people are upset about these days is pre-ordering games. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. This game stars 4 people. Noctis, Ignis, Gladiolus, and Prompto. And you are Prince Noctis of the Kingdom of Lucis, going on a road trip with your best friends, and in the process having to save the world, basically. Not much is really known about the story details, how everything's going to go, the twists and turns and whatnot, but as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty awesome story, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. So, I've already watched the prequel / beginning movie of the game, basically, called Kingsglaive, which is supposed to be like it takes place during the first opening hours of the game, and then the movie ends with showing the 4 main characters of the game as the game begins. But anyway, I've watched that. I've watched Brotherhood Final Fantasy 15, which is supposed to be an anime series chronicling the stories of the main characters, and yeah, so I've been, over the past several years, been absorbing as much information as I could about this game, so I'm super stoked for when it's going to come out in the end of this month. So that's basically all I can really tell you about the game. It should be awesome. There's been some ups and downs, of course, but they've managed to get over it for the most part. So once the game comes out, I'll get my hands on it. We'll see how it goes from there. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and that you remember to comment and subscribe if you haven't already. So, bye. I don't even know.